Welcome to SST College of Arts and Commerce. This is SST Edupedia. Myself, Assistant Professor Sunil Shah. Today, I will be covering up the topic called Essentials of E-Contract, which is there in SY BCom in SEM 3 Unit 1. And the subject name is Business Law. Students, you are aware that in day-to-day activities, we are always purchasing online. So, what are the rules and regulations related to E-Contract? I will be informing you in today's video. Electronic contracts are more popularly known as e-contract due to the modern advancement of the technology. E-commerce has become the part of human life. Every day we are buying the medicines, we are buying the groceries, or we are buying the clothes or any food material, food or any of the things online. That would be called as e-contract. E-contract are basically the contract analyzed with the e-commerce and other transactions taking place in the digital environment. Now coming to the essential parts of the e-contract, there should be, as you are aware, in the contract we have the same limited elements, same one is there in the e-contract with the modified version. So what are the essential elements of the contracts are those? There should be offer, there should be proposal from one party, and there should be acceptance from the other party, and they should have then consensus ad item. That means the meeting of mind should be present. That is, whatever the proposal is been given by the one person, the same proposal should be accepted by the other person. The intention to create a legal relationship. Social relationships are not allowed. Only the legal relationships are allowed in the e-contract. The agreement should be supported by the lawful consideration, and the contracts are legally capable of contracting. So the contracts which are incapable of contracting or which are banned by the law or which is banned by the country of the origin, that type of contracts are not allowed under the e-contract term. Genuine consent between the parties should be present. That should be free consent between the parties. The object and the consideration of the contract should be legal and not opposed to the public policy. So selling of the cigarettes or selling of the liquors online is been banned in India, and such type of contracts would be illegal. The agreement is capable of being performed. It is not impossible to be performed. That type of contracts are also valid. So those contracts which are capable to be performed are to be taken into consideration. Coming into the types of e-contracts, these are the very new terms. One is click wrap or web wrap agreements. Shrink wrap agreements and the electronic data interchange are the types of the e-contracts. Click wrap agreement, students, like in this particular point I like to inform you, these are the agreements which are generally come across while surfing the internet, such as I agree to the terms or I disagree to the terms which is mentioned in the website when we are surfing it. So whenever we are visiting to any of the website where they write I agree or I disagree, that means you are accepting or disagreeing to the terms and conditions which are laid by the electronic contract. Normally this type of click wrap agreement is mostly found in the installation process of the software packages. It is also called as click through agreement or click wrap agreement. Normally in the installation processes it has been there. That is called click wrap. Next, coming up the click wrap agreement, the click wrap agreement can be also of the following type and click, where the user must be of the type I accept or the specified words in this on the screen box. That is, then a click or submit or a similar button is there. This type of acceptance of the contract, the user can proceed to download that particular target information which is there in the website. Icon clicking with the user must click on the OK button or I agree button on the dialog box or with the pop-up window. A user indicates rejection by clicking I cancel or closing the window, or upon the rejection the user can no longer view that material or the information which is there in the website and take. So click wrap contract is take it or leave it type of contract that lacks bargaining power. Now coming to the next part, that is called shrink wrap agreement. Shrink wrap agreement contract are the license agreement or the other terms and the condition which can be only read and they accepted by the consumer after opening that CD-ROM or software. So with the package you get the terms and condition, you can open it, then only you can read it, otherwise you cannot read it. So this is called as shrink wrap type of agreement. Normally it is print pack. The terms and conditions are printed over the CD-ROM. Sometimes additional terms are imposed when in such license appears on the screen when the CD is downloaded to the computer. The user has the right to return if the new terms and conditions are not which he is liking, or if he has made any modification he can reject that particular contract. Now coming to the third type, that is called electronic data interchange, that is called EDI. These contracts are used in the trade transactions which enables the transfer of data from one computer to another computer in such a way that each transaction is a trading cycle. For example, commencing and receipt of the order of the overseas buyer through the preparation and lodgement of the exports of the good through their official document leading eventually to the shipment of the goods. So that is basically from the receipt of the order to the shipment of the goods. That would be through the computer and can be processed virtually with no paperwork. So such type of contract would be called as electronic data interchange. Here, unlike the other words, there is two, that is click web and the shrink web. There is an exchange of information and the completion of the contract between the two computers and not the individuals or a computer. So it should be between the two different computers. Electronic data interchange, if you speak about that, the customer creates an order, the customer sends the order, you receive the order, you enter the order, there is an internal system which is there, you create an invoice, then you send the invoice to them, the customer receives the invoice and the customer enters the invoice number, and your customer's internal system is also been upgraded. Important points to be noted related to e-contract is that customer relationship with the buyer, acceptance of the terms and conditions of the contract, copyright issues has to be mentioned into the contract, customer duties and the obligation has to be mentioned into the contract, licensing details has to be mentioned in the contract, review and the comments is to be also mentioned, risks of laws, pricing, prohibition, applicable law of the country or the place where it has been originated is to be mentioned, limitation of the liability is to be mentioned, exclusion of the warranties and the ending of the relationship between the a seller and the customer is to be mentioned. Customer relationship, explaining you each and every part. The contract must specify that the buying, that specify by using this website the customer becomes the subject of the terms of the legal agreement between the customer and the manufacturer. The customer must be informed that there is a legal age to enter into the contract. The minors cannot enter into the contract which is banned by the country of that particular land which is for which he or she is the subject. The acceptance of the terms of the contract must clearly lay down that the customer cannot enter into the website unless he agrees to the terms and the conditions of the contract. So therefore, he should accept, I accept or I reject, that button should be there. Copyright issues is the very important aspect during the e-contract. The contract should clearly state that the content should include into the website such as text, graphic, logos, buttons, icons and images, audio clips and the digital downloads. The data compilation and the software is the property of the company, hence there is a issues related to copyright. So whenever the person is downloading any of the material from the website, he should look after the copyright issues, he should take the permission of the author, the content, the web, the property, the law or the guidelines for which it is there, otherwise it would be infringement of the copyright and he would be liable for the offences under the Copyright Act 1957. The customer duties related and the obligation is that he should not overload the manufacturer's system, he should not download or modify the website, he should collect and use the product listing, description or the process, he should not misuse the content, he should download or copy the account information by data gathering and extraction of the data, not to frame or utilize framing for his personal gain, or not to use meta tags or any other hidden tags, utilizing the other suppliers or the trademark infringement laws. Related to the licensing part, the contract should specify the manufacturer is giving the customer a license to use the product for that specified period. Once the license is expired, he should not be using this particular product for longer use and he has to renew that particular license. If you see, the contract must clarify that the license is the sole purpose for enabling the customer to use the website. The contract must be forbid the customer from using the following acts in respect of the said bonus: copying, modifying, creating a derivative work, reverse engineering and decomposing or otherwise attempting to abstract the source code. Coming to the review and the comments part, the contract must clearly mention about the reviews, comments and the photos posted by the customer should not be illegal, options or threatening or defamatory or invasive of the privacy policies. So whenever if the person is buying goods from Amazon, Flipkart or any of the digital websites, he should give the proper feedback, proper comments and proper review. It should not harm the reputation of the country of that particular where he is a subject matter, or he should not use the options material, or he should not use any of the photograph which is harming to the society. So the review and the comments pass has to be mentioned into the contract. Risks of the loss of the shipping contract. The shipping contract of the various courier companies to deliver the products to the customer. The contract should clearly mention the products are handed over to the courier company and hence his liability ends and the courier company's liability begins. The contract should clarify that of the prices on the website are computed. The various options should be available. The listed price, the price of the shipping, the price of the GST or the price any other than the above listed prices. The listed price is estimated according with the standard industry practice. The listed price is estimated in accordance with the retail value of the comparable features of the items offered elsewhere. The prohibition, that is using a deep link or the page script or the robot or the spider to access the acquire the copy or monitor with the portion of this service. Reproducing of navigational structure or representation of the service, attempting to gain unauthorized access of any portion of the features of the service, and using of the service of unlawful purpose is also has to be mentioned in the part of the e-contract. Coming to the applicable law, the contract should mention the city, state of the country whose law will prevail in the contract. The court have exclusive jurisdiction over the disputes should also mention in the contract. The condition relating to arbitration or the disputes which has to be mentioned in the contract. Limitation of the liability should be limited and is to be specifically mentioned when we are having the contract with the in the electronic form. Access or delays or interruptions, the loss of the registration process, deletion or failure of the stores, errors taking places with regard to process of the customer's order, any loss or damage incurred by the customers as a result of relationship of the transaction with the advertisers or using their website, change in the service or the service has been discontinued, or the customer's failure to keep the account information, password, etc., which is secured and confidential, he has passed or overridden that particular terms and condition. Exclusion of the warranty, the contract must clearly mention about the customers expressly that this particular warranties are being not covered up into this contract or as it or as available. The contract must expressly disclaim all the warranties and the condition express or implied. It should be mentioned in the company's contract that these are the subsidiaries, affiliates or licensor which do not represent or warranted into the contract. The services will meet the customer's requirement. The service will be uninterrupted, timely, secure or free from the error, and the defect in the operation or functionality of the service will be corrected. Ending of the relationship between the company and if any of the terms and conditions are not fulfilled or he has disobeyed any of the terms and conditions, then the relationship or the contract would be cancelled. So the customer breaches any of the provisions of the contract or the customer acts in the manner which clearly shows that the intention to breach or to breaking of the law or breaking of the contract or the provision of the service of the customer is no longer commercially available. Thank you from my side, students. In this particular video you have heard about how the e-contracts are being formed and what are the terms and conditions including the types of the contract. Thank you from my side. सर कट किया ज़्यादा देर बैठा था